Morning guys, cheers for joining me for another video. Today we are in the Sumatran jungle and we're going for a trek to try and see the endangered species of orangutan. This is the reason that most people come to this place. It's a bit of a tourist location, but right now we're out of season, so there's not many tourists here. And as I mentioned, we're going on a trek today with a local guide. We're going to see some snakes, we're going to see what the jungle's like. You can do like 3 days in the jungle, which I find crazy. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do like 2-3 hours with this guy, explore it. We're going to come back and then we're going to continue our exploration of the village vibes around Bukit Lawang. I'll show you now what we've packed and then it's time for breakfast because your boy is hungry.
How was your sleep?
Yeah, my sleep was good. How was your sleep?
I sleep very well like a baby.
Oh, like a baby.
Yeah.
Nice. I feel a little bit tired as well. I couldn't sleep too much.
Oh really?
Yeah. You know why? I took a nap in the day.
My wife.
I took a nap. Like I took a little sleep in the day.
Yeah,
At night I couldn't sleep.
Can you put me in your
Yeah,
video?
of course I can, Cow. You're my brother.
Hello, my name is Kakawai from Bukit Lawang. I'm one of the guide in Bukit Lawang to see the orangutan.
Exactly.
So guys, if you are interested to want to see the wildlife in the jungle, just come here.
Exactly. I'll leave a link in the description. You can come check it out. Well, this is my boy. He set it up for me to go and see the orangutan today, hopefully. My brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's have a little bit of breakfast now. We've got some pancakes. We've got some jam. I think this one is it cherry? Cherry jam. And also like a marmalade as well. So we're going to sit now. Enjoy these pancakes. It's so early in the morning, by the way. To do these jungle treks, you have to get up at like 7:30, I'd say, have your breakfast, and then it's straight out into the jungle. We're going to take a motorbike, which is like a 30-minute walk to the jungle. It would be a 30-minute walk to the jungle, but we're taking the motorbike, so it should be like 5 minutes. And then we're going to get the trek on. But they've served it with some cucumber, tomato, lettuce, and it looks pretty delicious. It's a big old pancake. It's just one chunk of a pancake. I think I'm going to go for the cherry. That sounds pretty delicious. Right, let's try the pancake, guys. In the morning, fresh from the hotel that I'm staying at. Bismillah. It's good. It's like a proper thick crepe. It don't taste like a pancake, it tastes like a crepe. But it's nice. Oh, brother, what was your name again?
Iman.
Iman,
Yes.
Iman is a name I can never forget.
Okay.
My wife's name is Iman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, same name as my wife. So I will never forget your name.
Yes. And what's your name again?
Lewis.
Lewis, yeah.
Or Islam or Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, nice to meet
This
you.
is the guide for today, guys. Iman, we're gonna hit the jungle together. Right, this is what we're packing for the trip. We're packing a hat because it's sunny today. We've got some Pringles from England. We've got some chocolate biscuits. What's this one again? Mosquito spray, a bottle of water, a toilet roll because he told me to bring it, and another pack of crisps. So I think we're pretty set. Of course, we've also gone for a light little Red Bull as well. We're good to go. Breakfast over there is complete. I didn't actually finish it. I got about, I don't know, 3/4 of the way, and then I was like, okay, this is such a heavy pancake, I can't finish it. Here's the motorbike that we're rolling on. I think we're taking the same route that we took the other day when we went tubing, just straight this way. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm ready. Hello. This is my first time actually on the back of a motorbike. I've never been on one before.
You can put
Where I can put my feet?
Yeah.
Where can I put them?
on here.
Oh, there is space. Oh, okay, yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it now. I was thinking, where do I put my feet? My feet were just like hovering.
Do you have the water already?
Yes. I have water, snacks.
Good.
I think I have everything. Oh, you have snacks? You have snacks as well?
No.
All right.
You have nasi goreng. If you feel hungry,
Oh, nasi goreng.
then we just eat.
Oh, I love a bit of nasi goreng. So in the mornings here, all the women, they come and they do their washing in the river because the water is very clean. As you see, there's not much pollution. And here it is, look, washing in the morning. Man, this place is so beautiful. Look at that. Wild cows.
Wild cows?
Yeah, wild cows.
Not really wild.
Oh, someone owns them?
Yeah.
All right, I thought they were wild. I saw loads of them on the way here. So the locals have the cows so they can use it for obviously meat and sustaining. The area we're in is so, like, it's in the sticks, it's in the middle of nowhere. So the people, they need a way to get the meat and obviously for protein, for eat, for the milk. As you can see behind me, there's a house here. I was actually going to ask, do people live in the jungle? And I think the answer is yes. I think people do live in the jungle because I can see a house just behind me here. They've got like a little fire outside. There's someone resting. So people do live in the jungle. Surprised me. So these trees here are durian. They're durian trees, right?
It's durian tree.
Yeah.
So why people put in metal like that? Because in case to...
Stop people climbing up.
Yes, for monkeys or orangutans.
Oh, because they go up and they'll take the durian.
Exactly.
So they put metal around the tree. And that's why these people live here, because they harvest the durian and then they sell it for business.
That's the process.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What are we expecting to see today then? Orangutan maybe?
Maybe orangutan, many different type of monkeys.
What about snakes? Are we seeing them?
Maybe.
Hopefully not.
Yes.
First job is climbing this mountain. It's very steep. So the good thing about the jungle is it actually offers like so many job opportunities for local people. Like they have like rubber trees here. They obviously harvest the durian, the fruits. The animals that live here also they can live off of, like the cows. So the jungle is very sustainable for the local people. Whew. And as we go through, we're going to see more and more like the rubber trees and stuff like that, hopefully. And then our guide can explain how it all works. Yes, sir. Starting level is hard, yeah?
Yeah,
The start is hard, maybe it gets easier.
Yeah. Very difficult when it's very hot.
Yeah. It's cardio. Do you do this every day?
Not really.
Not every day.
For a week I got 1 time or 2 times.
Man,
Yeah, what a break. No worries.
we're taking a break already. First 2 minutes and we're pulling a break. That's not easy, eh?
Not easy.
It's not too easy. Very steep. But the path is very manageable. It makes it a little bit easier. Oh, right, let's have a quick drink.
The mosque we have there.
Oh, the mosque. Oh yeah. There's a mosque in the distance, just in the middle of the jungle. What do people mainly get from here? Palm oil?
Yeah. Over there is a palm oil. So that's a big company since long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is for like vegetables, right?
Yeah, this is kind of like a vegetable.
Like aubergines, stuff like that. Most of the time it's not the people that are taking it, it's the monkey.
This,
Yeah.
so when something bites you,
Yeah.
you have to bite back again.
Even if we don't see any monkeys, we'll definitely see some mosquitoes. I've put on the mosquito repellent, but I'll show you at the end. By the end of this trip, have we got bitten by the mosquitoes?
Guaranteed to see mosquitoes, isn't it?
Yeah. Mosquito tour.
Yeah.
We're guaranteed to see them.
Okay, so now around this place is a rubber plantation.
Rubber plantation.
Yes, so mostly people in this village they are to be farmer.
Yeah.
And some people work in rubber tree, in palm oil, or in rice field area. And when people work in this tree, they use a special knife and they have to chop it, this bark, and they're very careful because they don't want to touch what inside like this.
Oh yeah, they don't want to damage the tree. They
Yeah.
just want to slice around it to create a path.
Exactly. Because later they have to protect on this skin,
Yeah.
on this bark, because they can be used back again. After this, they can move out here,
Yeah.
and after this, they can be moved out here.
And how much money can they sell the rubber for?
So now
What's the price of rubber that they
the
sell
price
it?
is very cheap now.
Yeah.
So mostly every one people they have to work 1 hectare. And
Yeah.
1 hectare they got 80 kilos or 90 kilos per week.
90 kilos of rubber per week.
Yes.
Because the price is so cheap, they need to sell so much.
Yeah.
So they need hundreds of trees.
Yes. Because everyone they have to use 1 hectare because 1 hectare is
1
a good
hectare, yeah.
time for them. Maybe like they can be finish it till 4 or 5 hours
Yeah.
per day.
So do they come every day and collect?
Yes.
Oh, so it's quite a hard job then.
Yeah,
Because every day you got to come home
yes,
and collect all of the rubber.
all the time. Every morning they have to chop this bark, and mostly every Friday
Yeah.
or Sunday. And some people they take it all this rubber, they will
Yeah.
put to the hole. They will put all together, do like boxes like before.
Oh yeah,
people
like a
carry.
big block of rubber,
Exactly. So after that, they have to carry to the market, and people get salary from the rubber.
and they sell it at the market.
Yes.
Oh,
and
okay.
long time ago, the price is very good. They
Yeah.
charge about 30,000 or 40,000 per kilos.
Yeah.
But now they charge about 9,000 or 10,000.
Oh, so it's dropped
That's
so much.
Very low price. Otherwise,
Damn.
people move on from this tree.
Yeah.
And they grow with other plants. Like mostly people interested with the palm tree because they think
They can make the oil, and the
Easy.
oil they can sell it for much more.
exactly.
Yeah.
And easy to walk. And maybe like once a week they have to walk like 1 time or 2 times.
Yeah, it's easier to maintain doing the palm oil than it is doing this every day.
Yes, but for sure for the soil, it's
Yeah.
gonna be very bad on the future because
Yeah.
many people interesting to put more chemical. They push the plants to grow very fast.
Oh
and
yeah,
very
to try and
fast.
grow it fast and make more
Exactly.
profit.
But we worry on the future.
Yeah.
When people need something to grow new one again.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not really good soil anymore because
Oh,
the
yeah.
nutrition already get lost.
Yes. So how many grams a day of rubber does one tree make
So
roughly?
every one trees like this, they use with collect with coconut like
Yeah.
this, and they can be like this. So one day,
One day will be
It
half a
can be
coconut,
like 2 or 3 ounce
2 or 3
every
ounces.
trees,
So-
and depends with the healthy
Yeah.
trees.
So every tree here is a rubber tree.
Yes.
Oh, how can you tell if it's a rubber tree? How do you know it's a rubber tree?
Because we have we have to recognize the tree. It's
Ah.
different between the other different trees. Like for
Yeah.
example, like this.
Is that one?
This is different,
Yeah.
and this all of this is the same trees
Yeah.
because same. You see like
Same structure.
from the bark of the tree the same.
Okay. Yeah.
But later when I think we're gonna recognize which one is a rubber tree, which one is a
Yeah.
different trees. So like this, because all of this is rubber tree, sometimes we can't
We can't.
see
Yeah.
very different things between the other.
Yeah. They all look the same right now because they're all the
Yes.
same tree.
Yeah.
What does it feel like as well? Is it like a wet liquid?
Yeah, you got that. This is like a real
It's like
rubber.
chewing gum.
Yes, but sometimes
Yeah.
the smell is very bad. You can smell like
Yeah,
a
let me
poop
smell.
smell.
Oh, smells like prawn crackers.
Yeah.
Ugh. Smells like fishy.
Yeah, but I think you really remember this
Yeah.
is rubber to make many things. Like this
Yeah.
material to make many things. Like
Yeah.
t-shirt, shoes, ball is come from the rubber.
It feels like chewing gum, like after someone's chewed it, and it smells like a prawn cracker. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You know that noise?
Yes, that's a sound from
What is it?
cicada.
Cicada. What is a
Little
cicada?
insect.
Oh, it's a
They
little.
camouflage with the tree. Because
Yeah.
sometimes the color is brown
Yeah.
or green sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's very tiny.
So we don't see them.
Sometimes we see them, but it's quite difficult to
Yeah.
see because they camouflage on the tree.
Yeah.
But the sound is very loud, and many different sound also from cicada, like sound from like a sing-so. When we're going into the jungle,
Yeah.
you're gonna see many different sound from.
I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you can hear it's like a high-pitched screaming noise. At first, I didn't even know what it was. I thought maybe it's like a monkey or something, but it's like a little bug that's like drilling at the tree, I think. Boy, it's so loud. So some people do like 7 days in the jungle, right?
Yeah.
What's the longest people do? 7?
7 or 10 days.
7 or 10 days. And what do you do on 7 or 10 days? You just
Wow.
walk through the jungle.
We're just exploring to the wild, and
Yeah.
we use the machete to build a way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, you take a machete and you cut your own way.
Exactly, yeah.
And then you stay in a tent overnight.
Yes, we have to build a camp by team,
Uh-huh.
and then we can overnight in there, and the next day we have to move again.
2, 3, 4 days sounds about alright.
Yeah.
10 days sounds way too much for me. Wow.
Bungalow, because of the national park.
Oh, the national park is near here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these. They're beautiful little bungalows. How do you get up here? Is there like a car park somewhere else, or there's no way the guests they climb up what we did?
From here,
Yeah,
from down there to climb here, or
they have to climb up.
Yes.
Damn, you can't bring a suitcase. Ah, so you got to work to get to that bungalow. No way. I thought there would be like a nearby car park or something.
So when we're in down there, it's hard
Yeah.
to walk up here. Sometimes we feel lazy, but when
Yeah.
we already here, we feel lazy to going down there.
Like, you know, to be a guide like you have to do a course or anything like that.
Yeah. And we need,
I know you should have like a specific uniform, right?
yes, we from the association.
Yes.
Yes, and we got education little bit from there.
Uh-huh.
And then of course every guide sometimes they have to learn from the senior guide first to know about the way, to know about the jungle, because it's not just English, because in the jungle so many ways, sometimes people words they get lost.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the probably scariest part is getting lost. You know, on like the 7-day trek, how do they know where to go? How do they know the way back?
So like we never use GPS or compass,
Yeah,
so we use our mind, which hill we climb,
yeah.
and we have to recognize the hills.
Do you ever use like flags or anything like that? Like little points to
No.
help you? No, you just use your memory.
Yes, just
Damn.
sometimes like from long ago they make it sign on the tree.
Oh yeah,
Like, going like
yeah. Like a little letter or
something
something.
like that, yeah.
Damn.
But now we're not allowed to make it like that anymore. I think it's better because to protect the tree. Because sometimes we watch the tree will die,
Yeah.
so make it sign out there. And this is the entrance going to National Park. I said to you, welcome to the jungle.
Thank you, bro.
Well, in this park, there are many different type of primate like orangutan,
Yeah.
white-handed gibbon, slow loris, long-tailed macaque, pig-tailed macaque, Thomas-leaf monkey, silver-leaf monkey, siamang. That's kind of primate here.
Yeah.
Then hopefully we likely to find them because not guarantee.
Okay, it's never guaranteed, but we might.
Exactly. So, how do you think? You wanna have a picture here?
Yeah, sure. So this is the national park, so that means it's protected, yeah?
Yes.
So people can't come and like kill any of the monkeys or anything.
No.
Okay, that's
and
good.
now it's not really common anymore. People have to kill the monkeys.
But in the
People
past they used to, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Long time ago, yeah. Many people like we not said the tribe people, but some people long time ago they are interested to hunting something out here.
Yeah.
But now step by step people will understand because of the conservation, the protective. and
Because they're becoming more extinct, the orangutan, right?
yeah. So
How many
now-
locations are there of orangutan? There's
Two-
two, right? And both
yes.
Indonesia.
Yes, in Indonesia is two places. Yeah, near to Malaysia also because the
Yeah.
other one is in Borneo or in Kalimantan.
Borneo,
Island.
yeah.
Yes, they have in there and here. So yeah, they have a different between orangutan Sumatra and orangutan Borneo.
They look different.
Yeah, bit different.
Yeah.
Yes,
Have you
But-
been to the Borneo one?
never been going to there, but sometimes we know from the
From the
media,
learning and stuff
yes.
like that. Oh, okay. Damn, look at that. A whole train of ants. Quite interesting that is, that they all follow each other in a line. So, as he mentioned, it's not a guarantee for us to see the orangutan, but it's a possibility. So hopefully today we get lucky and we're able to see. What is this, bathroom?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
and the ranger had to build from long time ago,
Oh, the rangers, they built a bathroom.
but we don't use it this one.
Yeah.
I think
I say it looks abandoned.
the jungle has to be jungle.
People just use the jungle, yeah?
We still have the jungle toilet, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to the bush.
It's part of nature, man. Are the monkeys, are they scared by noise?
Oh, not really.
So you can still talk and they're okay.
Sometimes they're interested in stealing, like a long-tailed macaque.
And stealing?
Yeah. Stealing fruit from back.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then we have left the fruits.
So usually when I travel I always look on like guide websites and see what the price is and see what most people are interested in, and this is one of them, is the jungle trek. And usually what I'll do is I will just try and do them on my own without a guide. But this, I think if you did this without a guide, is so dangerous. I think you could really be in some big trouble if you even attempted this without a guide. Oh, since it's a national park though, they've added some nice little things like little benches you can sit and have a drink, a toilet.
Like shelter.
Yeah, shelter.
When people having rest, especially for old ladies or old people.
Old people, do a lot of old people come and do this?
Yeah.
how have they got the strength? It's a lot of hills.
Because they are decided to find orangutan.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, okay. Sometimes people can get dizzy or something.
Yeah.
But it's fine as long as we slowly with them.
Yeah, you have to take your time with the old people, I think. Because a lot of it's hills, it's like up, down, up, down.
Yeah, it's very hilly.
Very.
Down.
Yeah. Well, it's nice that they've put this here so you can sit and have a rest. I think some people have tried to build a base here and they've actually burnt a hole in the roof, which is great. What's this bit?
It's kind of like
Protect the tree.
or viewing center, but we don't use it like this because sometimes it's very difficult when we're going on there and suddenly the aggressive one monkeys orangutan
Oh,
come
you need to run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially like alpha male.
Yeah.
Sometimes they go very arrogant when they
Yeah,
move.
they're
And
aggressive.
People got scary. That's really a problem of people.
Yeah.
And sometimes they attack people.
Really.
Otherwise, we not use anymore like this because I think all the guys agree the jungle has to be jungle. It's not
Yeah.
get something building concrete.
Yeah, the jungle is a wild place. You have to expect
Exactly.
it to be like that. They think it's all sunshine and rainbows. So as you mentioned, the orangutan can be quite aggressive, especially the alpha male. So I can't stress it to you enough how important it is to come with a guide here. Like, don't cheap it if you're going to do it. Do not cheap it. I think this total has cost me €50 for a private guide. I think it's because it's out of season, there's no tourists here, so I think that's why we got such a good price. But don't cheap it. Even if you have to pay like 70, which was the original price someone else quoted me, I was still willing to pay it because without a guide, mate, it's just you in the middle of the jungle trying to survive, and there are snakes here, there are loads of different kind of monkeys, and you just don't know what's going to happen. But it's so fun to explore it though. This is my first time ever exploring the jungle as well, so it's a new experience for me. The guide now, he's gone down there, Iman, to find some monkeys for us, and then he'll come back, let us know. I don't know if you can see by my head as well, but it's so humid. My face is like dripping wet.
Something they're hanging in a tree and we don't know
Yeah, you don't see them.
because they're having fruit on top.
I'm surprised that old people come and do this because I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tough on the legs and hips walking down so many hills, walking up them, climbing through little obstacles. But I think if you just take it slow, I think actually this might be alright. So we're basically walking now in hopes to hear like a rustling in the trees, because when we hear the trees move, we know that there's monkeys. But right now it's very quiet, it's extremely quiet. We haven't heard any rustling or any noises other than that squealing bug, which is so loud here. It's like really high pitch. But our guide is making noise to try and get like a noise back. Huh?
Like something dry leaves over there.
Yeah.
It's a nest of the orangutan.
Oh, so there's like a bit in the tree there that's full of like brush, I'd say, like leaves and sticks, and they've built like a little nest.
Yes, because mostly orangutan every day they have to build a new nest.
Every day they build a new nest?
Yes.
Why every day?
Just to in case with enemy will kill them.
Oh, so they're always moving.
Always moving. Like tiger or fighting snake.
Oh yeah. There's tigers in here as well.
Yeah.
Nice. I think you should run to the other group and do this little scare them.
Yeah.
Catch them from behind. He's going to ask if they've seen an orangutan yet, and then maybe we can go back to where they've seen one, or we just join these guys and have a look around.
Still not see it.
Still not? Okay, maybe we join them. How many days have you lot been here then?
Here in Sumatra or
No, in the
here
jungle.
In the jungle, just one.
Oh, we've been here 7 days, still not seen.
Oh,
No, I'm joking.
very. But today we will be very lucky.
Yeah, hopefully. We're in luck, so luckily we met another group. Hello, brother. This guy is part of the other group. He's the leader of the group that we just met, and he's found one, so we're just going to follow him, and then hopefully we can see the orangutan. He also said, when I was joking about 7 days we hadn't seen one, He said, oh no, that's actually like a real thing. Like you can go 7 days and you don't see a single one.
Huh?
You found it?
Alright. I think in there, yeah? I will take my
Okay.
bag first.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I should have got it for you. Sorry, sorry. I didn't realise he put his bag down. I would have grabbed it for him. Really, we found one. I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but I'll put my iPhone. But look, it's just there in the trees, hanging. I'll switch the iPhone to get a zoom because this camera's not very good. Guys, what an achievement that is. Like, I remember as a kid, my favourite animal was always the monkey. I'm not going to say it was orangutan and be all like, oh, my favourite animal is orangutan and now I've just seen it. But it was a monkey, and I remember I used to have a teddy bear orangutan, and my skin was allergic to it, but I loved it so much that I didn't care that my skin was like peeling from holding it. That sounds messed up, but that's how much I was loving the orangutan. And now, today, we've seen the orangutan, the endangered species that only exists in 2 locations, both of them Indonesia. What an achievement, bro. I feel so happy, man. This is the beauty of traveling. You get to see things that are so rare. Some people, they collect Pokemon, you know, they collect flipping rare socks. We're collecting memories, baby. Also, I don't know where my guy's gone. He's gone AFK. Can't find him anywhere. He's literally nowhere to be seen. This is another tour group over here. My guide, he disconnected from chat. Oh, he's there. He just sat down on a thingy. He ain't bothered about no monkey. Look, he's just chilling. To be fair, it's an hard graft walking here. It definitely ain't easy. Oh, he's having a little smoke. He ain't bothered about no monkeys. My guy, he said, oh, you can go back, don't worry. He's going to wait for me over there. He said, take all the time you need, take as long as you want, basically, because it's not likely that we'll find more. So try and just get what you can of the orangutan over here.
Like mostly female, they just together with the babies till 5 or 8 years, and after that they're doing separate. And the male, they have to live alone. They're not really together with a group because orangutan is solitary. Yes, and the male one mostly live alone, and female mostly just stay with the baby till 5 or 8 years.
And then after 5 or 8 years, then what? On its own again?
And after that they separate.
Then they separate.
Mom.
And then they have another baby.
And they have another baby to continue.
Okay.
So orangutan, the meaning of orangutan as well.
No, what is it?
Orang means people, utan means jungle. That's jungle people.
Jungle people, like a
Because-
tribe.
Exactly. That was a bit similar to human because when we see the orangutan, better we keep distance about 5 or 10 meters because we worry we got share some virus. When we have a cold or coughing, that's when first to get shared to human. Otherwise, better keep distance.
Oh, their diseases can get crossed over.
For example,
Like the cold, the flu.
yes, like a cold or coughing, first to get shared to them. Because they have a 96% same to human. Otherwise, better we keep distance, respect to them, and protect ourselves.
Yeah.
And orangutan, when they got pregnant, female, they get pregnant till 9 months, 10 days inside their stomach.
Yeah.
Same things like human.
Just like humans.
And for them, it's not just fruit to eat. Sometimes they eat bark from tree, and also they have a leaf, more than 500 different trees. They take the young leaf, and sometimes they're interesting to have insect. Example like termite. They really love to have a termite, and especially orangutan pregnant or orangutan with a baby. They use more insect to get the protein from the.
Oh, they eat more.
Yes, because they have a baby, they have to protect the babies too.
So what age was the one that we saw, do you think?
10 or 12 years age.
Because it was on its own, so we know it's a little bit older.
Otherwise, we said that that's teenager one. And sometimes they're very active, and they're not interesting to see a lot of people too.
That one was just like hanging for ages, didn't really move.
But because of that's orangutan is semi-wild and mostly close to human, often will affect anymore. And when we see the wild one, sometimes hard to find them, and they have to hiding on the tree. And sometimes if we see like this, maybe they will see us, maybe they can be grumpy.
Yeah.
Because they don't like it to see.
They're not used to seeing human as much.
Exactly, and I think they have stories from long ago. And orangutan get conflict to the farmer all the time, especially like in rubber plantation. And some people grow durian or mango.
And they stealing it, so they have bad like contact with humans.
Yes, orangutan is.
It's rare already.
Exactly, and it's not everywhere. They have in 2 places in the world. One in Kalimantan Island, another one in Somatan Island. Yes. Otherwise, we protect them, and now many people or many tourists from different countries. They're interesting to see the orang. Many people come to here because more interesting to see in the wild. We don't have any feeding platform anymore.
Exactly, it's not like a zoo, it's a natural habitat.
Exactly. So in Kalimantan, people still use the platform. Otherwise, some people see on the platform to have fruit because every morning the ranger have to feed them in there. In here, we don't have anymore. They closed about 2006 before because step by step, orangutan, they know how to survive back again here. And then step by step, we close the center because we have to live in the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, put in the wild, I mean. Because we don't want to get contact to human, but still semi-wild, they still recognize people.
No, that's perfect
Good.
information. Thank you so much.
Yes, hopefully we see more.
Yeah, hopefully, inshallah. So the good thing about having a one-on-one guide is we just move at our pace. If we rest, we take a rest. If we want to keep going, we just keep going. So it's really nice to have a one-on-one guide, to be honest. I think it's much better. You can ask more questions. It's more like a personal touch. But at the same time, you get to benefit from other groups because if you see a big group standing there taking pictures, you know there's an orangutan there, so you don't need to go looking. You can just look for other groups and then it's pretty easy.
Did you recognize
yeah.
from what animals they have here?
What is it? It's like claws.
Yeah, like a claw.
Yeah, what is that?
So this is a claw mark from the honey bear or...
Oh, there's bears.
Yeah,
I was going to
bear.
ask that, but I didn't want to sound stupid.
So mostly on night time, the bear, they have to moving around to climb up on the tree just to find the bee nest.
Yeah.
Because they love to get the honey.
The honey, yeah, they love the honey. Honey.
Yes. But on daytime, they have to sleep in the bush or maybe in the hole of the tree or maybe they have in the cave.
Wow, so this is so... the jungle itself is huge, right?
Yes.
Like hundreds of miles of jungle.
Yes.
So there is bears, snakes, monkeys, tigers.
Many different animals here.
Yeah, the nice thing is they live in their natural habitat, so at least they're living where they should be living. Do you know what I mean? They're not living in a small little square in a zoo, which I don't think is very ethical at all. So at least this jungle trek is ethical.
Bear, from the
Footprint. Pig, yeah. So there's wild pigs as well. And look, there's a little footprint here in the mud. So, mate, we could find anything in here. The whole zoo's here. Yeah, where it's dinnered, it looks like a pig's been resting here in the night. The pigs have got to be careful though, because I feel like that's the one animal that most of the other things will eat. Yeah, tiger dinner. Tiger's dinner, bear's dinner.
Compass tree, because long ago, when the old people come to here, they never use compass or GPS.
They just use trees.
They just recognize this tree.
Oh yeah, because this tree is so different. Because it's so unique, right? It's just have a huge trunk.
Yes.
Look how wide it is.
And also for people doing the jungle, like they said, it's jungle toilet tree because here the man, the other side for the girl.
Oh yeah, I get it. So one side for the men, one side for the women.
And also there's a type of Sorea tree, and the quality of the wood is level 2 or level 3.
Yeah.
And people still interested to have wood this one, but they're not allowed to take anymore here.
Yeah.
Because we have to protect them.
Yeah.
And then this is primary jungle.
Yeah. Otherwise, everyone would come and start chopping it up.
Exactly.
Whoa! Look at that massive ant.
Yeah, that's we call giant ants or lemon ants.
Yeah.
Because the
Giant.
urine, they smell like lemon or like ammonia.
They like it or they don't like it.
This
Oh, you're gonna
one.
pick it up?
No problem. This is friendly ants.
Oh, it's friendly.
Yeah, but they're a bit afraid to me.
Yeah. Whoa.
Look at that.
Also, as a Muslim, we don't kill the ants, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't kill ants in Islam.
Everything we don't allowed to kill it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's so crazy, isn't it? Everything is self-sustaining. Like
Yeah.
everything can eat from each other. If you get hurt, you can use the plant. Like everything is made to sustain.
Sometimes if we're not really paranoid doing in the jungle, it's
Yeah.
still easy to control everything. So for example, when we lost in the jungle,
Yeah.
we don't have anything. And we have to look, we have to watching what monkeys they eat.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's still possible to eat what orangutan they eat.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's possible to eat because
Oh yeah, same digestive system.
yes, but the problem sometimes like the fruit, it's not all that fruit is nice in our mouth.
Yeah, it does not taste
Yeah,
nice.
not taste. Sometimes the taste is very sour.
Yeah.
And we work with the kind of like what we say like latex. They will in here.
Yeah.
Sometimes our lips can be very itching.
Yeah.
Just that. But the other
Oh,
things
okay.
is still possible.
Yeah, so everything they eat, we can eat.
Yes,
Ah,
that's true.
So interesting. So interesting. I don't know if you can see this tree trunk, but it's covered in termites. Look at it. All the way up. It's crazy as well how they all follow the same path. Like, there's none of them here, look. But here there is like thousands of them. Just in the distance, I was zooming on my phone, but there is this like peacock bird and it's making the noise woo, woo, like through the jungle. What is this? Kill! No, no, no. For dinner. Did you ever kill this one or you can't kill it?
Never. Never.
It's a good joke though.
Let's make a joke because some people say it is very serious.
That's a good joke, that's a good joke.
You can keep quiet.
Yeah.
You can get closer. I think
Okay.
it's not really moving.
Okay. I think this bird is not like an aggressive one. I think it's a very peaceful one. It's seen me already. Oh my gosh, bro, that's so unique. His tail is like super, super long. Yo, I've never seen a bird like it. That's massive. It's like it's got a snake hanging off its back. Look at the tail on that. Is this scared of people?
For it now, they will recognize us. If we are aggressive, I think they will move it fast.
Yeah, but they're relaxed, so they know
Relax, yeah.
that we're not going to hurt you. And when it sees, this is a male, yeah?
Yes.
So when it sees the female, spreads out its wings.
Mostly the male one, bird,
Yeah,
very pretty.
very pretty, yeah. Because they're the ones that
Everywhere.
spread.
Yeah.
Also, you can hear in the background that woo, woo noise. That's this bird. Yeah, oh look at that. It's opened its wing up.
Yeah. I think just find a little insect in the body.
Yeah.
It's a big tree, they have a long leaf like this,
Yeah.
right? So we call this leaf is a pandan leaf.
Pandan leaf.
Pandan leaf. They have two different type of pandan,
Yeah.
and one is small one. They have a very nice smell, and people interesting to make cooking rice.
Yeah.
They have
Oh, fragrant rice.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And people say like pandan rice.
Pandan rice,
Yes,
yeah.
or to make cookies, or to make a cake, and sometimes they're interesting with the small one. But the other one is son from the white-handed gibbon.
Oh, gibbon.
Yeah,
The monkey.
the apes.
Oh, the apes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but we back again to talk this one.
Yeah.
And some people they use the small one to make cookies, cake, or they
What
use
about this one? Do they use this one or just the
then-
smaller one?
the long one.
Yeah.
People used to make mattress.
Mattress.
Yeah, for sleep.
Oh, yeah, for sleeping.
Yes, and some people used to make hut or bag long time ago.
Yeah.
And mostly the old people they know how to make as well. So and everything long time ago we have to find from the jungle. For
Yeah.
example, like when people want to build a house, they will take the woods. When people
Yeah,
want to
living
meat,
from the land.
meat, we have to hunting pig or deer in the jungle. Right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We've come to a stop now. We're having our little lunch break. We've got some nasi goreng, which is fried rice, but I'm not really feeling that right now. It's still early. It's like 10:30, I think. So we're gonna sit and eat some fruits. What's this fruit?
Rambutan.
Rambutan.
Lychee.
Lychee. Yeah, I thought so. So we've got pineapple, lychee, and we've got bananas as well.
That's a type of bird. I mean, it's like the hornbill bird.
Oh. That's as real as it gets, that is. Eating fruit in the jungle. That's how it should be.
England?
No, my wife's from Morocco.
Oh, otherwise you
Yeah.
tends to really...
She's scared of the plane.
Oh, she's scared of plane.
Yeah, she doesn't like flying. She has anxiety.
Most of the people interesting to flying with an airplane.
Yeah, but she's not interested. She's been in Indonesia before though. She's been to Bali. Yeah. She's
Why?
been to Bali, Jakarta, but... Oh, brother, thank you so much. Wow, you've cut it perfect. Bismillah. That's amazing. So fresh. So juicy. The pineapple, it grows here.
Yeah,
So it's local.
local.
Local pineapple. Well, I've never had pineapple that tastes so fresh. Like when I bite it, the amount of juice that's come flying out of it.
Later we go into the market.
Oh yeah.
You can buy one in there,
Yeah.
and you bring to the lodge, and you can ask someone to make a juice for you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice fruit drink. I never tried it.
You can try.
I pull it out, or
hold
do I
this
take
one.
from here?
Bite on your mouth.
This one's sweet.
Sweet.
Bismillah. Mmm. That's nice. I've never had it like this before. I think I've had it in like drinks. Fruit here is delicious. I don't know how people do like 7 days of this though. Like 1 day's fun, but 7 days, that's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
That is hard.
The first they have to know about this jungle first, like they're doing 2 or 3 days first, and next they have a plan visit to here again,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and they're gonna do longer. Like,
And how much normally do they pay? Do you know? For like, let's say like 3 days. How much is the price normally?
3 days is kind of like 170, I think,
170,000.
euros.
Oh, euros. I was gonna say, there's no way. 170 euros. Yeah, that makes sense. So the tour I actually chose to do was a 3 hour. I saw someone else like offering a 3 hour one, so I just asked the place I'm staying at, can I just do a 3 hour one? And I'm only paying 50 euros, so it's not bad at all, really, is it? Especially since we get the fruit, we got a motorbike on the way here, and also we've got hours of exploring the jungle. We've seen the birds, we've seen the bees, we've seen mosquitoes, we've seen rubber trees, we've seen orangutan, which I said to our guide, it's a good thing that we saw the orangutan early, because it's made us just feel like chilled out. We don't need to rush around trying to find it because we've already seen it near the start. But he's on it, look, he's always looking for the next animal to show me. I love it.
Needle flowers, because on the middle like something needle.
Oh,
Yeah. Sure, this is not just flowers, and some
Yeah.
people believe when people have a high blood pressure, and mostly old people they get, and they have to use this one to boil, and after that they can be put to the cup of tea,
oh, they add it to cups of tea,
and, then
and it helps the blood pressure.
And
What's the name of it? Needle flower, because of the little...
exactly, and also it's good for babies when babies they have allergic, like itching.
Oh, what do you do?
We use this one, same things to do. We have to boil. After that, we can put to the big box, and we can mix with the cold water and we like a warm water.
Bath
in there.
them in it.
Yeah. After that, the baby we can wash in there.
And it helps the
Step by
skin.
Itching getting done. I do believe this one because I have kids, and I do many times when they feel itching, will feel allergic. I use this.
And it
one.
works.
It's helping.
Ah, very nice.
And the good thing, so when we doing exploring to the jungle, and suddenly we don't know we have accident from the bees, and the bees sting us. And we use this one to make glue, and when we have a sting from this, and we have
To rub it.
2, 3, 4 minutes done. No more painful.
Oh, that's good.
The bees, sometimes
Yeah.
with the sting you can like burn it.
A black squirrel?
Yeah.
I've never seen the black one.
Many different type of different colors.
In England we only see like the red and grey.
Red and grey.
Yeah, but here is black.
But here we have brown and black, and then brown,
Yeah.
and they have a flying squirrel too.
Oh, there's a flying one.
But not like a bird like this.
Yeah, gliding.
Yes. Like, yeah, that's it.
You can hear the mosque from here.
Yes, now almost.
Look at the monkeys, look, chilling. Whoa, they're everywhere. It's crazy, there's more monkeys here than there is in the main part of the jungle we were just in. But these monkeys are cheeky, they'll steal from you. Bless that guy. So the English guy I showed you was walking in front of us. he basically was trying to find the bat caves on his own without a guide, so he was lost. He was very lost because he went completely the wrong way. He needs to go that way, and he'd walked like probably 15 minutes that way and bumped into us. And obviously, because he was on his own, we asked him, "Are you all right? Like, do you need help?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get to the bat caves." So my guide helped him. I rate the guy for giving it a go, but it's definitely not worth trying to come out here on your own. It's so just like not safe. You can get lost so easy, especially as a tourist. Here he is, the man.
Alright.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. So the jungle trek is finished. What an amazing experience, by the way. To see orangutan, to see the little monkeys, all the other things, it was amazing. We had fresh fruit, great experience and definitely worth the money. But now we're at one of my favorite places, and that is always the markets, local markets. This area looks a little bit dirty, I'll be honest, but it's just because they're peeling the onions on the floor. Hello, mister, you okay?
Hello.
But they're selling, hello. Well, they're selling many things here. It's a very interesting market. They're selling the sliders, they're selling women's clothes, kids' clothes, and of course they're selling like pottery. This is for crushing up like ingredients. And then there's restaurants, fresh ingredients, and there is everything here. It's a really interesting market, to be honest. It's a lot better than the one I went to in Medan. That one was literally all just fresh ingredients. This one is actually like all sorts of things. Look, cakes, lighters, toothpaste, fish. Hello.
Hello.
So we'll have a quick look around, see if there's anything that we want to buy, and I might buy something. I don't think there's that many things I need to buy anymore though. My suitcase is starting to fill up already. Oh, this is the palm oil, by the way. This is the oil. Oh, hello.
Hello.
This looks delicious. How much is this one?
Donat.
Yeah, what is the price? Price?
20.
20. What? Whoa, that's so cheap. I mean, that's so affordable.
One.
Yeah, I'll take one, please. Man, they look delicious, look. Homemade donuts. 6 of them for £1. Thank you. Sister, this one. You? No.
Sister.
Oh, your sister makes them? Oh, okay. Thank you so much. So I'm not sure if this market is an everyday market or if it's just like set day market. But if you go on Google Maps, it doesn't show up as anything. So I will try to ask Iman when we get back with him. I'll try to ask him what the name of this market is. So hopefully if you come here, you can come visit the market. It's very interesting to see. You meet some quite interesting people at markets as well, like we experienced the other day, where the women there were like, "Oh, I want to marry you. Hello." I told you, you meet very interesting people at markets. So probably the best place to meet people is at the market. And the other day I was at a market and the women there were all like, "Oh, sir, you want to get married? Like, you want to come to my house?" All this stuff. It's crazy. So yeah, markets are my favorite place right now. Not because of that, all right? I'm a happily married man, but just because you meet interesting characters and you can find some really cool things as well while you explore. And the first one is these donuts. I think, you know what we should do? I think we should buy something for our guide's children. He's got some really, like babies basically. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I will buy toys for his children. He has 2 boys. Okay, let's see. Hello, sister. How much is the ball? This. So the local people here, mainly the younger people, they actually speak English, but the older people tend to not speak English. What is the price for this one? Hello, brother. What's the price of this one?
This?
Yeah.
One piece berapa ini? Ini berapa Kak? 10,000?
10,000.
Yes. One ball.
Okay,
is 10,000.
I'll take one, please. Yeah, I will take the one,
This?
please. Yes, please. Yeah, I will buy that for our guide's children.
Are you vlogger?
Yes, yeah. I'm filming
Your channel?
Islam Lewis.
Islam.
Yes, Islam Lewis. Subscribe, yeah?
This?
Yes, please, yeah. Just like that is fine, no worries. Take extra, 15,000.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers, brother. Thank you so
Okay.
much. I always love that when you speak to someone and they don't know your language, so someone else comes in and they just translate everything for you. It just makes everything so smooth. And I know it's my fault that I don't speak enough Indonesian to communicate with them, but it's nice anyway that local people just offer their help to translate anyway. This part of the market is mainly clothing now. It's all t-shirts, it's mainly women's clothing. And I think I need to start going back this way. It's not the biggest market in the world, as you can see. It's fairly small actually, but there's a lot of choices, a lot of different brands as well, LS. It's a really nice local market, definitely a nice place for local people to buy. I think that's enough though, I think that's all right. Some donuts and also a ball. I will give the donuts to him as well actually, as a little thank you gift for taking us on our guide, and I'll also make sure, of course, I will give him a tip as well. If anyone gives me good service and the price is fair, I will always give tips, but if the price is not fair, then most of the time I don't give tips. Look at the wild dogs as well. I always want to stroke them, but in these places they're wild, man. They could have rabies or anything. I think this area is one of the prime areas for making the palm oil. So they sell it so much, but it's so bad for you. Like, it's genuinely so unhealthy that if you consume it, it's quite bad. But saying that, it's cheap. So that's why in a lot of places like this you find it very often, is because it's cheap price for locals. They can make good money off it, but it's not healthy. Olive oil is very expensive here, and obviously olive oil is probably the best oil. Yes, for you, for your children, and some donuts for them as well. How old is your son?
My son is 13.
13. Okay, yeah, donuts and a football then.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Mate, have a look at this. So we've just come back now to the guest house. We've got some nasi goreng with chicken, and we've also got an ice cold pineapple smoothie. This is the food that we took with us, but we're eating it now because all I could eat earlier was the pineapple. Like, I didn't want to eat anything savoury, but right now I'm happy to eat. You gonna eat there?
Yeah.
You don't want to eat here?
Okay.
Eat with your brothers, break bread with the homies. I got so distracted talking with our friend I forgot to even film the fact that we were eating, but very delicious. Nasi is cold though, because obviously we took it with us and we ate it now, but it's super delicious, like really nice. I don't know what it is here, but the nasi goreng in Indonesia is so tasty. It's like slightly sweet, it's just so nice, and also with this nice fresh pineapple smoothie, it was super delicious because it's so cold and refreshing. Obviously we've got a little Red Bull as well on this side. Come on, love a good Red Bull, to be honest. I know you guys are always telling me, oh, cut back on the Red Bull, cut back. One day I will, but for now I'm young and thank God I'm healthy, so I'm enjoying these things now before I get old. Same with like the hike today. I was thinking, thank God for health, like thank God for being young and having good health, because if I was old I don't think I'd be able to do that. And respect to the people who are older and were doing it, because it's not easy work. Like, I know my body will feel that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm happy now. I'm happy, brother. Yeah, take this for your kids as well, yeah?
Oh.
And also extra for you as well.
Oh my God, you're so kind.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
No, because you're a good guy, man.
Yes.
You're a good guy.
Thank you.
Really good guy.
Comfortable with
And
me.
definitely, and I will recommend you to the video as well.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'd be interesting to spend a night.
To stay a night next time.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
Wonderful.
Okay. Next time, inshallah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're saying next time we'll stay together. But he's been a really good guide, man. Like, really good explaining. We went at my pace. Anytime I wanted to stop, he was like, let's stop. We sat down, he cut fruit for us. He was a good guy, so we gave him a nice little tip. Now it's time to rest. Right, brother, time to rest, I think.
Yeah.
I will go to the room now. But thank you again, brother. Really, I'm so grateful.
Thank you.
You were a really good guide.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too,
And
brother.
you're so very kind. And thanks for the present for my
Oh,
kids.
you're very welcome. I hope they enjoy it.
Yes.
Okay, see you soon.
Soon, yeah?
Yeah, salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
The time is now around 7 o'clock at night, maybe even closer to 8. I've just ordered a mee goreng in the restaurant, so I'm going to eat that again. That's my second time having it now, and I'm just loving the mee goreng here, the nasi goreng. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It's really, really delicious. Anyway, I said to you I would tell you if I got more bites, and we checked out, because we did. This arm here, I've got like 3 fairly big ones. We got 1 just here, and then 2 here that are pretty big. So the spray didn't fully work, but it's kind of expected in the jungle. And then also you can see this one just like bulging out, look, this one here. So I knew we'd meet the mosquitoes today. The orangutan wasn't promised, but we still saw that as well. So amazing day. I've really actually enjoyed this Indonesia trip so much. Like genuinely, I'm enjoying every day so much. And the next place we're gonna go, I don't think you'll expect it. I feel like you might think I'm going somewhere, but I'm actually going somewhere else. So join us for the next video that we post, and I'll see you soon. Adios, amigos.